Okay, I'm back. Now, do you think I had a bad year with barnacles? Do you think? Ooh-wee! Oh, he's ugly, man. Yeah, there's another problem I see here. Real problem. Look at all of this here crud. All this here stuff in my exhaust. If you're not going to pull off your drive, like I'm not going to this year, I'm going to let it slide and just do the major service stuff. The gear lube and the winterization and the antifreeze water and the zincs I'm going to do. I'm also going to change out my gear lube. I do this every time. Don't know if it's necessary to do it every year, but I'm a little crazy and fanatical when it comes to my baby. So regarding the gear lube, my Alpha One outdrive, just step back so you can get a good look at what I'm looking at here. Man, on barnacles, ooh-wee. Okay, enough of this ugly video shot here. Okay, right there on the top, that's the vent. Or also, it's where you're going to be able to fill it for your gear lube for your drive. As far as putting it in, it's the opposite of what you might think. Let me see. It's hard to see it, but right in there. Oh, there it is, right in the center. It's hard to tell a barnacle from a screw. It's so nasty in here. But in the middle, in the dead center, you can see there's a flathead screw, a slot screw there. That's where I'm going to drain from. Just got to put the camera to put it down to show you, and I'll come back when it's actually emptying out. I went and grabbed the packaging so you could see. This is the packaging for the lower unit to change the gear lube. It's called a lower unit pump. What a wonderful tool. Alright, so getting back down here, that's the screw where she's going to come out. There it goes. Now, it's going to come out a lot faster once you undo the pressure from the top. There's the screw. Right on the, it's basically right there next to your top left bolt that holds your drive on. Okay. Whoops. Oh, it's going a little faster than I like. A little at a time. The more air you let pass through the top, the more it's going to come out the bottom. So you might want to hold your finger there as to not make this mess like I got. Not that it really matters, because this drive, as you can see, is disgusting. It is gross. And after I'm done, I will be scraping all these barnacles off, giving it a good sanding, painting the whole thing with that spray Trilux paint. But once she's all empty, I'll come back and I'll show you how we fill it back up again. And when you got to refill your gear lube, just got to take out the nut down there on the bottom of the drive. Put that someplace. Just take your little tool, doohickey, put it on there just like so. This nut on top, you need to make sure is removed. You're gonna, unlike oil where you fill it and it drains to the oil pan, you do it in reverse. You force it in from the bottom of the drive, and when this here starts overflowing, that's when you stop pumping. Close the top to stop the pressure. Remove this, put back in your nut, and that's it. And that's all you got to do. There it goes. Drink, baby, drink. Just make sure you refer to your manual so you know how many of these containers you need to purchase for your boat. I got plenty, so it doesn't matter to me. Okay, I got a little ways to go, so I'll cut this video off now. But that's all there is to do in the gear loop. Not a big deal.